Alright, just getting things turned on. Sorry for late start, had some technical difficulties. Also, what? Nate? Hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. I had some technical difficulties starting the stream, so that was fun. Also, what? Vampire Survivor's fun. I heard it's a fun game.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10.
Oh boy.
Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
Day later, the Geth have turned against us.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed...
Isn't Omega under service
So
control?
did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Yee! I did it. Let's see. Magic wand character with knife, cross, garlic, laurel, Bible, maxed out luck, plus a duplicator. Nice! Oh, I got a war asset for the Geth Core. And desperate measures? Hmm. Alright.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Thank you, trainer. Hello.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
It's like walking around in heavy armor. Totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
And the conversation's over.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to... him.
Yay.
Yes, Shepard?
No.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk...
Noted.
Yay! Legion's dead. So how is everyone today? I hope you all having a good day or night or whatever the fuck you guys are up to. Geth Core. Engineering volunteers. He's eager to add more experts to the ship. Added their details to the crew manifest. Oh, joy. Baldur's Gate is almost finished. That's good to hear. Virtual alien scientists. Virtual volunteers. Oh, yo! Omni Fighter Flock. And virtual aliens immortals. What? To erase their debt to the Spectres, they've donated their great scientific minds to help with understanding some of the finer and more exotic aspects of this. Oh, it's cool. Virtual alien immortals. Alright, now I got some crew to add. 2 engineering. Virtual Geth, Ken Radar Vastabra. A Quarian or Geth. Oh, that's cool, actually. Oh, yeah, Ken! He's from Omega. Yeah, he's from Mass Effect 2. This game better be worth it. Would it have killed the devs to compress the game further? Improves performance on Helios thruster module. Allows... Oh. That's a canon GIF. Geth is a platform on the housing the focus. It refused to have its platform named with any traditional standard. There you go. We got 2 new crews on our thing. We got crew Ken Radar Vastabra and Geth. His name is just Geth. Alright. Yeah, the migrant fleet, the Geth debris field. We did it! Yay! Explore, see if... Oh, hello, Armstrong got some stuff. Also got a new AC unit installed. Nice! Yep. Ray and Gree. Actually, the coldest thing in the world, unfortunately. Better than nothing. Assignment: Geth supplies. Oh? Geth supplies. Geth supply cache. Woohoo!
Signal confirmed.
Antibar. God, they're really trying to kill me now. Well, they're vampires. They're trying to kill everyone. Oh, I found more Geth supplies. Another Geth supply cache. Have a Vamshi. Tier 3 chest. I don't know what that means. Huh? Mahi. Or Maji. I wonder if these are the planets we had in the first game. That we had to go down and just kind of start collecting shit and destroy the Geth bases. Yeah, free 5 items is what it means. Oh, okay.
I found something.
Oh, there you go. Solcrum. Boop. I'm glad I don't have to buy probes anymore. And I think that's all the Geth supplies. Yep, Geth supplies got updated. Geth fleet supplies got a war asset. Geth supply cache. Oh wow, look at all the Reapers. Ugh. But that's not what we're here for. We're gonna go talk to Dr. Bryson. Shit, wait, did I collect everything here? I wonder. I need more fuel. Shit, I didn't realize how low I was. Anyone here want to give you some supplies? Nope. Alright. How do I win? Survive 30 minutes? I don't know. I don't play the game. Doc, let's go to Dr. Bryson's lab. Oh, I think, oh, you can hear my puppy barking in the background. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Hello? I have a bar at the bottom of my screen going off.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment.
Oh, hello,
Hadley,
Mr. Special
did
Face.
you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
What? What?
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
What?
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location.
Edie!
Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Okay, then what the fuck happened then?
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Okay.
Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Commander, You'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan
Demons.
that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
It sounds dangerous.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
16 seconds for victory.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
We can find him.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Interesting.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Alright, well, we gotta find clues then. Oh. He just has a husk head on his desk. What's going on outside? That's a weapon mod. Computer console.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Blackout crimes. Oh, look at that.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
That actually does line up with something that was revealed to us in Mass Effect 2.
Ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
In Mass Effect 2, they actually reveal in a conversation that it's heavily hinted that the Reapers were somewhat involved in the Rachni Wars. But they didn't have Reaper tech, so...
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Oh, mod.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Oh.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Interesting. Oh, the Thorian.
The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Alright.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
They had the fucking Sovereign fragment right next to the couch. It's like a fucking conversation piece, like, hey, Sovereign, how you doing today? Oh, you're dead.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Trying to use somewhere. Oh.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony.
And then they all got indoctrinated.
The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Code.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
That's actually clever,
Alright,
smart.
let's get
Just
back to
write the
data,
code on a
Commander.
children's drawing. Well, I at least have the Reaper fleet movements, so we can track that down.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Great. Alright, now let's put this all together.
Reaper activity?
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
We're gonna narrow it.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
3.
Rachni activity.
No.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Huh.
3 possibilities.
Alien sightings.
Bingo!
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Woo, let's go find Garneau. Oh, that's a very small apartment. No, wait. Huh, I don't think I'm supposed to see the roof from that angle. Turn to the Normandy. Alright, let's go. And off we go!
You've got new messages, Commander.
I got new messages? Oh, it's Ken! A new article on Blitz. Oh, anything new in the Spectre fleet? Nope. Geth fleet. Alright. Huh. So let's go check on the new recruits we got in engineering.
Do you ever feel awkward being the only Turian on the ship?
Oh, yo. Oh, new speed. Sure thing. There's Geth. Where's Ken? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, let's talk to Javik, see what he feels about this.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen another Reaper die before my eyes. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
True. Hello, T-Goater. Welcome to the stream. We're hunting down the Leviathan of Dis. Oh, here we go. Galestrom Rift.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, thank you for the drinky, DJ. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of this system. Not there.
I found something.
The fucking pause. Corsair starships. Huh. Hephaestus Station.
Signal confirmed.
Sinmara. Radiation shielding sheath.
Commander, Liara flagged this system as one with potential intel assets.
Oh. Muskawa. Whoop. Whoop. About the thing. I'm here now. It's alright.
I found something.
Oh, hello. Fuel! Huh? Here we go.
We have located Garneau.
Here we go. The Thang. Oh boy, who should we take with us? Let's take Tali. And, no, I already took Tali already. We'll take Caden and Edie. Why not? Sweet RD R2 and I'm feeling kind of sad, lol. Well, you played Red Dead Redemption 2. That's pretty sad, man.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we know anything more about the Leviathan?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Oh boy. Woo! Boy,
Don't go
3
anywhere,
a.m.
guys. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Oh shit.
Scouting party.
A really nasty one by the sound of it.
Gotcha. No, you stay up there.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
This must be terrifying for these people.
Let's get inside. Huh.
Pretty damn calm.
Here, and one of them tore down part of our trees, so we have the tree guy coming and trim it out before the next big storm. Alright, Nate, hope things go well. Thanks for stopping by, at least. What?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
Huh.
That will be... Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
Are these guys indoctrinated or something? If they are, they're not attacking.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Someone broke it.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
This doesn't seem right. Come on.
Let's look around. Careful.
Oh, boy, I love this.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
Gotta fix that elevator.
What have you heard? Did he die?
Yes, it was an accident, but he died.
I don't know what to think about that.
I'm looking for a Dr. Garneau.
I don't know what you mean.
That.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Okay. Dr. Triffin, your appeal is denied, your resources are cut off, and you've been reassigned. Clean your office and report to Dr. Land. There'll be no further discussions of this matter. Oh, you just walk in here.
You can't be in here. I will call security.
Test purportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state, being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for the subject have been cancelled.
Turn back. Return to your ship, Commander.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten.
Trying to mask his presence. Yeah, if it's here, you'd think it'd do a little bit of a better job than just trying to make everything creepy. Here we go.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Don't mind if I do. Doctor Security Logs, Randall Jan, Garneau Alex. There's a Garneau.
Security log says Garneau took this elevator within the last week. Why lie about that?
Space Herb, it's not going to know how to be subtle.
We don't have to go too far.
No going back now. After comparing the stomach contents of variants from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Why would you know about that? Need to know about that on a mining lab? This new crossfeed appears harmless and will be in its environment. It's dangerous. Use caution working with all third-generation plants.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Yeah, why would you be using a plant?
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation. That's the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
What?
The terrain pain threshold before psychosis is too high.
What if the pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. We should look into that.
Yeah, this is a mining operation. Okay, just walk right through me, dude. God damn it. It's happening again. They've been smoking that Zaza. Hey, yo, hey! Come on, man. What the fuck?
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here.
Noted.
Turn back, Commander.
Oh, yeah, personnel ID. Sweet.
Personnel ID.
I'm gonna go check, see what's behind that first door. Make a sandwich. Let me know if you dealt with your space worms by then.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Damn it.
Access denied.
But I do have personnel ID.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
That was easy. Huh. $21.78. Wait, what? I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother is very ill and I need to see you. It needs to see you. I love you. Come home soon, Dad. 2178 was like 10 years ago? What? Taking off as of 1/15 American decommissioning procedures. Huh. Why are these all dated before like 10 years prior? I don't like that.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Damn it.
Access denied.
I gotta find shit. It's ID number, so there's something in the other rooms that I'm missing. Storming to the base state. Just hacking your shit. Just stare at me, please. Thank you.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here.
earlier, but I either missed out or you're busy, but the space stuff had me wondering, what are your thoughts of Ben 10? You never asked me that, but I like Ben 10 growing up. It's a pretty cool series.
Please hurry.
I grew up on it, so I watched it in its prime.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, just have to reach the security terminal and input the code.
That's cool.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Thank you.
Let's go get Garneau.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Hell yeah. Question, if you could make your own Omnitrix playlist of 10 aliens or less, be it Ben 10 or a fictional species. I don't know. I'm not a big Ben 10 fan anymore, so I kind of grew out of it. It's one of those, I don't really like it nowadays things, you know? Oh, hi.
Turn back, Commander.
Never.
Is that Garneau?
Uh-oh.
Sure as hell hope not.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What happened to you?
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
Doctor, you mentioned an artifact in a vid call we found.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
Uh-oh.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's not good.
Someone cut the power.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
God damn it.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Garno's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
Maps indicate
Oh shit, we got Reapers.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
I am noticing a pattern. Despite the law of averages, we never find Reapers moving in a direction away from us.
Oh boy. This is exactly what needed to go down. Just Space Cthulhu. Cool. Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Holy shit. Oh, that's a Ravager.
Heads up! Enemies on that upper balcony.
Woo!
Watch our flank.
I feel like it's cheating. Gotcha. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Candy, move! Oh, there's two of them. Goody! Hello. Got him!
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that
The Overwatch is on break anyway. Ow! There we go. I'll send my own got off wish.
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
Goody!
I'm seeing the trouble spots out there. We could send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
God damn it.
Let's make it quick then.
Nothing is ever easy, is it?
Gotta hold on a little
little longer. Understood.
Ow!
Stay close to the drone. Got it. Jeff, you still need to escort the drone.
I know, hold on.
You need to be closer to the drone. We need to hurry. On it.
Okay, hi. Motherfucker!
I hear you. I'm on it.
Damn it. No tack sword. Oh, what? Did my drone just kill itself?
One repair done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer. Understood. Stay close. Got it. Yeah. Still need to escort the drone. You need to be closer to the drone. We need to hurry.
There we go.
On it.
Come back. Oh, this is not fair.
Low on power. I hear you. I'm on it.
There you go.
Gotta get that drone over there, Shepard.
Tactical shower BRB. Fuck.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
Shoot the bulbous belly. This is doing no damage to it. There we go. There we go. Okay. I did not like that. A little too close for my comfort. Anything over here, actually? Aha! Weapon mod.
It's...
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I've got a shot! Garneau!
Oops.
Damn it.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
That was not Garneau. This is. It appears he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data, and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann Bryson.
And Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but... all right.
Do you know Garneau?
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I, remember... it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
Uh-oh.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
Okay.
That's a lot of time to lose. These people are in for a shock.
That's not good. That's very not good.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Do you think it might be a Reaper?
I want to know more.
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
The artifact
Agreed.
that's in the
When I head back to
lab,
Bryson's office, I want you
unprotected?
there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
They're powerful and dangerous. That's for sure.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Yeah, that's not good. That's very not good.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Project Helion. Training Vorcha on their homeworld. Alright. Portable keystone mechanism. Oh. Heshtalk. Alright, looks like we gotta rescue some Vorcha real quick. Brain too focused on fist fights in a video game, not about actual fist fights. It's okay. I'm just doing my own thing, vibing. I don't know where it is. Where is the Vorcha homeworld system, anyway? Oh. Sion, no. Oh. What's your favorite spaceship in fiction? I don't know, actually. Probably... Not, I think I have a very, I have a keen weakness for the Normandy, not gonna lie. It's a very sleek-looking ship. It's a very pleasant ship to look at. It's really good. Normandy SR2. I don't like the SR1. I feel like the SR1's a bit too curved for my liking. Oh, there's hashtag. Boop. Radio, fire. Void Devil start to land on the shuttle arrives. Now we have the Void Devil fighter wing. Yippee! What the Tetrajets and Transformers count as spaceships? Tetrajets. Oh, wait, are they the like the triangle-shaped starfighters that like the Seekers have at the beginning of the show? I mean, I guess that kind of raises the question of does Astro Train count as a spaceship? Yeah, the Cybertronian jets. I would say, I guess, mainly because they can fly in space. But I kind of see a spaceship as it can have an occupant in it. It's literally a space shuttle. I kind of see spaceships as if they can hold an occupant, then they can kind of... Then they can be considered a spaceship.
Commander, not everything in this system was destroyed. We may recover something.
Goody. Nothing here. I mean, Tetrajets have cockpits, but are they usable cockpits is the question. We don't really know if they're usable or if they're aesthetic only.
Signal confirmed.
I mean, I can imagine a lot of Cybertronian old forms just don't have interiors by design. Because they don't really need them. There's only an aesthetic that they picked up from, when they went to Earth. To Mill.
I found something.
Hello. Chalkos. Husk neural map. Oh, hello. Got a lot of clusters to look through now. I'm gonna head back just to get fucking fuel. Yeah. Whoop. He trusted them to align continuity, I think, with the quintessence enslaved, tricked the Sabatronians to worship them. They had them outfitted with cockpits to carry them around. Never the fact, a lot of Sabatronians kept them aesthetic or practical purposes on using them like pockets. Huh, okay. What the heck happened? Garno's dead.
Signal confirmed.
The Leviathan possessed a random dude, said he's Garneau, and blew up the artifact we were sent to hunt. Well, here we go. Hello, what's this?
I found something.
Hello? Oh, the Stronium Mule. Hello. Cerberus Trader. Points to Cerberus capturing and swiftly repurposing the freighters to be used as a troop transport. Hello, thank you. So I got a troop transport truck now. Favorites jet. Oh, okay, Jetfire makes sense, yeah. Jetfire's a pretty cool one. Wreckage. Cover that keyboard. Okay. Wow, this is a very empty system. Oh, we got the summertime lovin'. Hell yeah. Let's go back to Bryson's lab and talk shit over. I can't skip it. Damn it.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But is that an ally?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself.
Cyclonus. His alt mode is awesome as shit too.
Maybe.
To be fair, everyone kind of forgets about Cyclonus.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Energy emissions.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
That's just a head screaming. Anything in here? Nope.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on
What the
Basilisk?
fuck?
Several ships.
Yeah, this is the husk head they just got
And a rare
on his desk.
enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forms describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh, Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Oh.
Could be worth a look.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Yay! Oh boy.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Ah.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Make the Reapers do the orange justice.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Edie, you're useless.
There are specifications for several...
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay. We can rule out the relay system.
Oh, hello.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The Requisitions Locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Didn't need an environmental suit. Wind protection gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Hey, I'm
Get me
on.
a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Alright, so there's something else around here I'm missing.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Whoop.
Can you identify this, Edie?
What the hell?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
That's a Reaper. What? I guess I got two systems to look through. I recognize that shrimp anywhere. Let's go look for Anne. We dip my ball sack into the mantis shrimp tank. Rack, no! It's painful!
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Capturing Stroni Wheel, the bastards who helped Cerberus the coup attempt with a solid win. Killed himself with an ocular flashbang. Some new stuff. Crucible, we got the radiation shielding equipment. That's good, I guess. I believe we got we got an update for the 8th Fleet. Got the synth diamond heat sinks. Ah, my legs. Ow. It worked out hard today and I can't feel my fucking legs. Husk neural map. Dextro rations. And I believe we got, the Void Devil's fighter wing. Muffled Rocky music plays from inside the tank. He punched my balls. Youch! I don't fucking know what you expected. Woo! I thought we could rule out the... Okay, I guess there's something else here. Any LC Jackass Forever? No, but it's on the list.
There is no sign of Ann Bryson in this system.
Oh, there we go. Namakali. Here we go. We found Anne.
We have located Ann Bryson's dig site.
Dude's nuts uses a speed back for tiny motorized fists. I will bring Liara and Javik with us. And I'm not gonna bring the Geth rifle. I like it, but it doesn't really fit my mood. You can get the Wraith. He get the Wraith.
We have reports of an attack on a group of scientists.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
We're playing catch-up.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear.
Neon, hello,
Cortez.
welcome. Hope you had
Nothing
a
so far,
I hope you had a good day
If
at
she's
work.
down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems. Who knows what we'll find?
Agreed. Take us in closer.
It's the boy,
Copy
the
that.
shark boy.
We have hostiles! Take us in. Commander, on the landing platform! That's her. Okay, let's get...
What?
Damn! Tracking multiple bogies! Get us over there. Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go! Jump!
That's where you get Pat. Pat the boy. Woo!
We have to move, Commander.
Oh, hello.
Listen to dig site. It's a war zone.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Ah!
Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Everything's just falling apart. Oh.
Through here.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Oh, wow. A raider. Oh, don't eat your friend. That's disgusting. Where are you guys coming from? Oh, shit. Ah! Trigale will be doing his stuff tomorrow, so I can catch up till end of stream. Okay.
Understood.
Woo!
Watch out!
I'm tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path.
Oh, I I glitched. It spawned me forward instead of back. Hi, Javik. Hey, nice. Hello. I got about one more day of work for my day off, so that's good.
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Yes, Commander. This crude wiring has failed. I'll need a moment. The bridge is operational. Raising it now.
Huh. Well.
Banshee!
I don't like this. I don't like this. Ah, shit. I'm out of Metagel? What? How? How am I out of Metagel?
Yes, Commander.
Just run. Bye, guys.
This way.
That's one way to get by it.
Of course.
I see the elevator, Commander.
Got it. Ann, the elevator's blocked. Is there another way out?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
What? Ah, Ravager. Oh, goody, too. Hold this. Thank you. Thank you for holding my bullet. Yeah, these things are everywhere. It's the same painting as before. Sweet metagel.
Blocked. Find another way.
Andrew, the chef, serving a nice tray of dainty hot fresh plasma and lead.
We can make it through here.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
I'm trying, okay? There's a lot going on right now. That's why you carry an SMG at close quarters. SMG go. Oh boy, one of these. Whoa!
Ann, are you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded.
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there.
What a jack to him. Why are your eyes red, mister? Oh.
Around. Go around.
We're just going all the way around, aren't we?
What's happening?
Oil's trying to run for it. The Reaper's got him.
Don't move until
Oh, shit. Not Boyles, he's dead.
The elevator's up ahead.
Get to it!
Fire! Oh, thank God. Salvage data.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Is he moving? Is he breathing? He's probably dead.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry, they didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Commander, look.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down!
Hello, Max. Welcome to the stream.
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Oh no.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard!
Take it out!
Yes, Commander.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
Oh no, Max. No hurricane.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Oh boy.
We'll bring it down.
Power of a single fire weapon. And it's dead.
Okay, Cortez, get in here.
Copy that, Commander.
Whoop!
Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go!
Dear God, really? Man, it's a big storm.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first... Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father... is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead?
Oops.
He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, but next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Unread messages at your private
Oh
terminal.
boy, I love this. Your father's dead. Shaman or not. Hourglass Nebula. Large amount of support staff. The current station of Cillian Arlington. Collectors. Oh. Interesting. Terraform Tuchanka. No. That seems like a bad idea to go against the Krogan's will. Fudge is dead. No big surprise. I think it's Horsehead Nebula I gotta go to. How am I out of fuel? What happened? All my fuel is gone. All my metagel is gone. All my fuel is gone. Horsehead, I think it was. Get like 600K.
Signal confirmed.
I didn't mean like spending it, Nate. Wait, what? My money's gone? What? Oh, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? All my money's gone and stuff now. That mission just wipe everything I have? Oh, I got 1,000 credits. 10,000 credits now. So that's something. The actual shit fuck happened. Yeah, what the fuck?
I found something.
Am I gonna have to add my money back in through mods? God damn it. I believe a 600K credit chip does not go well with sandwiches. It's like potato chips on a sandwich. It goes cringe. Terminus freighters. That is true, yeah.
Liara thought we might find something for the Crucible here.
Like potato chips on like a ham and cheese sandwich with like a nice cool amount of mayo. Mm.
Signal confirmed.
Cool ranch Doritos on a sandwich. I'm actually not a fan of Doritos. Original Sun Chips on my sandwich. Never had Sun Chips. No, I did when I was like in middle school, and I'm like, why do these taste like orange? Kill yourself. Shadowbroker support team and Shadowbroker support team. Alright, let's head back to the Citadel. Hopefully God my bank account gets updated, because I got hit with insurance fraud. Chip the sandwich with some cool Capri Sun in the summer as a kid hits different. True. That is true. Go to Dr. Bryson's lab and tell her that her father's dead. Shadowbroker support gang. We love assassinations.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
Oh.
Anne?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
I'm intruding.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again. He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work.
Kind of weird they gave him a unique character model, only to kill him off like 5 minutes into the DLC.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes.
I feel like they should have killed him halfway through the DLC just to give us a reason to find his daughter.
Cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
That is a very fantasy word you said. My father taught me to never be afraid of the dark. Ooh.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Oh, don't tell me we're gonna be going through this. God damn it.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
Sure, my father never hit me when I was a child. We can't tell my father. Oh.
It's telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
I know. Whoop. I'm in the way of her. It's a very human way of walking, Anne.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the
Wait.
artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
James?
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact's...
What is James doing here?
We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right.
Hey, loco.
Unless it needs something.
Need a hand?
Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact
That your game is
alter your
bonked.
mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And it's still $60K for you to make it a lifetime of James for a replacement for Hidaki.
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer.
Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh. James, don't touch it.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
Yes, it's a head. And it bit him.
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
Yes, we'll keep it.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice.
What
You
is
think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Oh.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
Uh-oh.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Relay that, Lieutenant.
Not yet.
Signal is fading. Maintain connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
Okay, enough.
I'm stopping this!
Alright, go, go.
Raise the shield.
Holy shit.
Jeez. Look at her.
Anne? Anne, are you alright?
I'm not sure. It hurts.
It's gonna be okay. You did great. Edie, did we get anything?
Yes, Shepard. But it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
This better be worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Anne?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan is angry.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Who doesn't?
Let's get you some help.
Yeah, who doesn't want to kill me at this point? That's the Normandy. Alright. That was fun. I mean, who doesn't love having their brain hooked up to something, probably a giant space worm? Or a rogue reaper? I don't know. We'll probably find out in the next stream, because we are at the end of the stream. Yay. I definitely needed this after this long fucking day. Let's go check on Liara's email. Turn or else the 2 hour mark. Yep, that was just gonna say. Yeah. Don't want to go over like we did last Mass Effect stream. Just came by.
Using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Alright. Let's go, get some things. Upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Oh, we got a bunch of emails. Tervest military report. CSEC recruitment notice. We lost some people to recent events. Commander Bailey to Anatoly Mayer. Undercover operative. Harvester research. Disregard Reaper hypothesis. We have a core. Email from Jacob Taylor to Dr. Brent Cole. Response from Alliance Spirit staff. Sergeant Kavanaga to Sergeant Ichi. Alright. Wait, have you thought of doing a workout stream like in VR chat or something? I have! Well, actually, no. But someone on another server, funny enough, did mention that about having a like a workout night for our weekly hangouts. So that it would be funny. But I don't have full body tracking, so you can't really see me do the workouts and stuff, sadly. But I want to thank everyone who stuck around. Thank everyone who stuck around and everyone who's going to stay around. Starting Tuesday again, we might do a Mass Effect stream or we might do something else, depending on my mood and how I'm feeling that day. But until then, y'all take care, okay? They already lift with your brand. They already fit with your brand. True. I'm here to announce that I'm opening a Ko-Fi to get $800 so I can buy full body tracking. I'm kidding. Alright, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.